We all have fear. We always tell ourselves, if this one thing goes away from my life, I'll be successful. If I have the money, if I have that power, if I have that connection, if I have that skill, if I have that degree, whatever it is, we all, each and every one of us tells himself or herself that if I have that kind of thing, I will be successful. But in reality, what we're trying to tell ourselves is, what we're trying to do is, we're trying to procrastinate. We're trying to come up with excuses so we don't take action. And the true reality is, we are afraid to take action. Let me explain. You're afraid to take action because you're afraid of everything. You're afraid of many things. You're afraid to take action because maybe you will fail. If you fail, what will happen? Am I going to be able to go back to wherever I was? Or am I going to lose everything? What's going to happen? You're afraid to win. Even that is, well, I don't find it strange, but because I have that kind of thing, I have that fear inside of me, is that, what if I win? Like what's going to happen after that? Am I going to, I don't know, am I going to be able to handle success? Handle winning? I don't know. And that's kind of fear that I personally have. Another type of fear, we have like millions of types of fear, okay? For example, you're afraid of rejection. You have some people, a circle of people in your life that are very important. Like, you care about their opinion, you care about their existence. So you're afraid to be rejected doing what you really want, or doing something that is very empowering for you, and they just reject it. They don't want you to do it for a reason or another. You're afraid to take action, and that's the bottom line. You don't take action because you're afraid. How do we deal with that? We always tell ourselves and give ourselves excuses. For example, we tell ourselves, if I have that perfect moment, I will take action. I will move forward from the things that I'm afraid of now. For example, you tell yourself, if I read this much books, I will be able to take action because I have enough knowledge, and I will be able to move forward in, that business or that career or whatever it is. If I get acceptance from the people that I care about, I will be taking action. I'll get over that fear of rejection that I have. The truth is, the perfect moment doesn't just happen or doesn't just become a perfect moment for you. You create that for yourself. The best things happen in life when you take action. Let me explain. The best things happen to you in life when you take action. If you have point A and point B, you want to go from point A to point B. Point A is where you are now, point B is where you want to be. But you're afraid to take action because there's just too much risk. You're afraid of failure, winning, whatever it is. You're just afraid, okay? What do? I would say, take one small step. Just choose one small step to go from point A to point B. So instead of moving all the way, just move from here to here, like very small distance. This small distance that you're moving will have very low risk. There are two scenarios. Either you're going to succeed or fail. If you fail, you learn something new, and then you just move along and go back to the previous place that you were at. If you succeed, you would learn something new, definitely, and then you will say, oh, I succeeded. Now, okay, let me think about step one. Now let's move to step two. You'll be able to build up that confidence, that faith inside of you that, oh, I was able to succeed in step one, now let me succeed in step two. Step two, once you succeed in it, you'll go to say to yourself, well, I can succeed in step three, step four, step five. You will succeed before you know it. You will be able to reach point B before you know it. It's just amazing how small steps and building up the momentum will lead you to the points that you want to be at, and you get over your fear. So the time wasn't perfect. We all know that. But you created that perfect moment for yourself. You were able to become the perfect person or the perfect character of yourself at the perfect time. How did that happen? Again, you took action, small ones, you learned as you go until that big opportunity or that big thing that led you to step or point B. You were not perfect during the period, but you became perfect as you took action. So the bottom line here is never stop taking action. Until next time, never stop elevating. This is Uday Zahar.